Hey everyone, it's Lee here with another Cryptsy update. So this video I'm just going to give you an update on exactly where I am with Cryptsy, what's happened since my last video, what's working for me, what's not, and just share the overall Cryptsy experience with you. So in my last email I was basically in the process of kind of pulling all of my funds out from Cryptsy in any way that I could. The way that I found that was working for me was I exchanged all of my Bitcoin and I purchased Feathercoin and Vertcoin, and then I was doing lots of small withdrawals with those two altcoins and basically pulling all my funds out that way. So that was a couple of days ago, and that was working really well. So you can see these are all the transactions. I had to do loads and loads and loads of them. All the Feathercoin ones were up to 5,000. I did also do a couple of Vertcoin ones, but they got processed, but they was much slower. Like the Feathercoin ones processed literally within a couple of minutes. The Vertcoin ones took about a day to go through. So I only done one or two of those, because when I done a first 100 Vertcoin transaction, and that was pending for quite a while, like I say, about a day. So I kind of thought there was failed transactions, so I didn't bother with those anymore. I end up selling the Vertcoin and then just basically kind of cashing out almost exclusively in Feathercoin from that point onwards. So what's happened from that point was I kind of cleared everything out of my balances at that point. But actually, just before I continue, this is kind of important, so let me just make sure I don't forget this. Over here, I had a Ripple balance. I had about, I don't know, I think it was 12,000 Ripple or something like that. I can't remember exactly what it was. It was roughly worth about 0.10 Bitcoin, something like that. But that was actually shown in the balances over here, but it didn't actually show in my main balance list over here, even though I had accounts with non-zero balance. So just look out for that. If you've got any Ripple, just double check that these balances on this left hand side here are the same ones on here, because I had to sort of click into it and then I could withdraw it, but it didn't show over here. So I almost left that kind of just sitting in the actual balance there with Cryptsy, and that would have been kind of sucky because it would have got left behind. So getting back to what I was just about to say was, after I cashed out all of the Feathercoin and Vertcoin, it kind of brought my balance almost down to zero. The only thing I had at that point that was left outstanding was some previous transactions that got stuck, some withdrawals that got stuck. There was one for 0.5 Bitcoin, which was stuck, one for 5 Dash, which was stuck, and another one for 660 Vertcoin, and that was also stuck. So on the 9th of January, I then issued a second support ticket and basically said I wanted to cancel those withdrawals, and just to sort of see what happened. In all honesty, I didn't really expect anything to happen from that at all. So my first ticket was on around the 7th, and I just said, I've got some stuck withdrawals, can you do anything? And then my second ticket was, can you cancel these withdrawal requests? So I didn't hear anything, but then yesterday I got a email response back from them. I've just got the dates here. So this is my first ticket sent out. My withdrawals were stuck or delayed. I've cut out the actual content of that. It's not really necessary, just really for date reference. And then on the 9th, I said I sent that sort of second ticket, which is saying, can you cancel them? And then yesterday they replied back to both my tickets, well, virtually exactly the same time, with this kind of copy and paste response. So they must have sent this response out basically to every single ticket in their system, I expect. And it basically said that they're having some problems with their withdrawal system. There's going to be delays. If you want to cancel the withdrawal, then create a new ticket and then go to cancel. So I replied directly to this one saying, that's what I've already asked you to do, cancel my withdrawals please. In addition to that, I also created a new ticket and asking for those withdrawal requests also to be cancelled. So it's quite a long and complicated sort of process. So, but then today, I checked into my Cryptsy account. Actually, I think I got a ticket update via email that said that the request has been processed. So then today when I logged into Cryptsy, those pending withdrawals for the Bitcoin, the Dash and the Vertcoin had all been cancelled, and so they returned back to balances within my account. So today I've been kind of going through the process again. I'm still not happy with sort of a Cryptsy, and I think it's going to hit the fan. I think it's all going to go pear-shaped very soon. I think it's really literally the sort of the final days or whatever for this exchange, because it's still not released any proper updates. There's some really weird stuff going on. So I'm still in the process of pulling my funds out. So that's where I am now. So the 0.5 Bitcoin balance and the Dash, I've exchanged those or been trying to buy various altcoins. But the funny thing is that the altcoins, if I just go to, I'll just show you the, actually not that one, I'll show you the Feathercoin market because it's one that I'm more familiar with. You'll see that the prices on here are way more expensive than any other exchange. Right now, if you look at any sort of other exchanges, for example, Bitrex, the price is around about 600 to 700 Satoshi, and here it's like 1300. Today I was trying to buy, I've got some, you can see some buy orders here. I was trying to buy them at 1250, 1251. And those are not really completed yet. So this price here is already double the price. So this price is even more so. And that's also true for any of the other altcoins that are on the exchange. Basically, any of the coins that you can currently withdraw in, these are all massively premium and overpriced. So here's another one, the NXT market. I'll show you the price here. So you've got the buy orders at 2850 and the sell orders at 29. But if you look at like coin market cap, it'll basically be about half that. All of the altcoins are massively overpriced, and the reason is because it's supply and demand. People really want these coins. I'll just show you the Vertcoin one as well, just so you can sort of see exactly what the current prices are versus other areas. So if I just go to the Vertcoin, so you can see there's a sell order here for 6173. And just to show you, I'll go. Let's go there. Just go coin market cap. What was you just looking at? Vertcoin, right? So you can see the price here is 4428. The current price is 6. So that's 50% over the price there. I'll just show you Feathercoin as well. Feathercoin's been one of the ones that's been working best, so I think that's why there's a much higher premium. So here you've got the price there, 730 Satoshi, and on Cryptsy it is, let's get there. Yeah, the sell price is 1398. The buy price is 1365. So not much between them, but you can clearly see it's double all other marketplaces. So, and that's the Feathercoin is the one that I've been trying to buy because it's the one that I've had most success with the withdrawals and pulling my money out that way. On the actual withdrawals front, let me just show you what's been worked. So what I've been doing is I've been buying a mixture of altcoins to try and pull my money out in various different ways, rather than just focusing all on one coin. So I've been buying Feathercoin, and today NXT, also Vertcoin, and also Mint coin. And I've had successful withdrawals with all 4 of those altcoins. So I've just been buying those and basically just pulling my money out that way. So that's kind of what's working for me. So the Mint coins, I first done like some smaller transactions for 10,000, and then this one went for a 20,000 Mint coin, which isn't very much money in dollar amount. And then just done some transactions immediately afterwards. So you're just going to have to do a lot of small transactions to get your money out of Cryptsy, should you want to. One of the other things that's actually helped me quite a lot, and it speed up the process, if you go to your account settings, and then if you go all the way down to the bottom, you can add like a pre-approved withdrawal address. So what you do is you just add in, say, your NXT address, and then it adds to a pre-approval address. You enter your address and you select which cryptocurrency it is, and then you basically click to authorize it. To authorize it, you enter your 2-factor authentication code, so you're from like your Authy app or whatever, and then you also need to go to your email and verify that it's a good withdrawal address. But once you've done that, then you can basically, from that point onwards, if you go to then your balances, I'll just show you, for example, just wait for it to refresh. I'll just show you with Feathercoin, for example. So then if I go to withdraw Feathercoin, I'll just put in, actually we can just leave the amount as one, that's irrelevant. So we can select the trusted withdrawal address. So I've already got one entered. So we select that, and then our password's already saved. We can process the withdrawal, but it means that we just don't have to enter the two-factor authentication every time, and we also don't have to confirm it by email every time as well. So that might be just help speed up the withdrawals for you. So to do that, you just go to your account settings and then add a like authenticated or proven address. And I've done that for each of my coins. It just means I can withdraw much faster. And I don't have to confirm all the emails and all that sort of palaver. So that might be useful for you. So that's where I am now. I'm basically, trying to pull out everything I can. Obviously paying a premium to do so. But that's just how I feel. I've lost confidence in this exchange, and so I'd recommend that you pull your money out as well. Alternatively, on the flip side, if you're feeling that maybe I'm wrong and that Cryptsy is a perfectly good and safe exchange and will be going for some time in the future, there's a massive or great opportunity for you to really sort of make a large amount of income. And all you would need to do to that is go to basically any other exchange, buy a massive amount of Feathercoin, and then deposit that Feathercoin with Cryptsy, and you can sell it for 2 to 3 times the amount you purchased it for and exchange that for Bitcoin. The only word of warning is that once you've exchanged it to Bitcoin, I doubt very much that you'll be able to withdraw that Bitcoin ever again. So that's just a word of warning. There is a potential big opportunity here, but I think that would be very foolish to do. So don't actually do that in real life, unless you've got, huge balls or you're really stupid. But so that's it. That's my update for today, guys. If there's any more updates, I shall let you know. But that's it for today. Thanks for watching, and see you guys soon.